Okay, so a little bit about HS2 before I get to Q&A at the end here. So HS2 has had a long track record of helping students get into top colleges. So congratulations to this year's group of seniors. We had obviously amazing success this year getting a lot of students into top colleges like Ivies. We've had at least a couple for most of them. I'm really pleasantly surprised that we got about 30 students down to USC, considering they're now at like an 8 or 9% acceptance rate over the last couple of years. Right. But yeah, so across the board, we've had students getting into not just the top schools like the Ivies, but also the most competitive public universities. Right. And it's because we have a tried and true system that really customizes our recommendations and our approach to guiding each of our individual students, helping them from coming up with a master strategy for how they're going to augment and emphasize their strengths to the application process, down to making sure that every single aspect of the college application, from the essays to the resumes to getting good recommendation letters, are all under the guidance of a professional mentor. Okay. And that's what's been key to our success over the last couple of decades. Okay. Now, beyond that, HS2 does also offer our students tremendous opportunities to stand out. We do have a partnership with George Mason University to offer a data science research that is astronomy and astrophysics based, which uses NASA data to actually do sort of calculations on, like, I guess, the orbits of space objects, right? We also do have a program through USC. If you're interested in more like the natural sciences, we have the STAR program, which we've had students do before, that have helped get our students even better chances of getting to USC, actually, right? So if you're more in the natural sciences route, that could be a program that you could take advantage of. Okay, we also do have a long-standing partnership with UC Riverside. They offer two courses for our students this summer, an introduction to applied data science and one introduction to business. Now, these are amazing courses in the sense that these are actually already UC GE approved courses, right? So if you got into any UC, they will satisfy the general education requirements. And they're also definitely going to transfer to any public or private university out there that you apply to, right? Whereas if you were to take a course at, let's say, a local community college, you'd have to check to see whether or not the course is something that might transfer to a college, whereas these are definitely guaranteed to transfer, right? The good thing about these as well is that you'd be in there with fellow high school students, right? They're basically exclusive courses for our HS2 students. So you don't have to feel awkward being in there with adults and not knowing whether or not they'd be of a similar level, or whether or not your work would be sort of like evaluated at a similar level to your peers, right? So these are really good options if you wanted to get like STEM-based courses to build upon your resume, or just to be able to get more college credits, right? So I think this is a good way to stand out as part of the application process. Okay, so with that, yeah, I'd like to open it up for Q&A. If you want to go ahead and look at our program some more, please feel free to go ahead and contact us, look at our website, and contact the nearest HS2 location. There is also a link here, a QR code for our WeChat group, so you can go ahead and like sign in there as well. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of your questions. All right, so let's